Hey guys, and welcome back to my nursery. Whoa, wait, hold on. This isn't my Reborn nursery. Hey guys, and welcome back to my nursery. Wait, hold on, what? Okay, let's start back from the beginning. If you are new here, this here was my original Reborn nursery. So I started off as a collector, but then I became a Reborn artist, and this became my work area, working on vinyl babies. So shortly after I started my own business, making Reborn babies, and quitting my full-time job after I got good enough to feel like I could do this for a living and make the same amount of money as I did as a nurse, I decided that I was gonna also start a Reborn channel on YouTube, and then became a YouTube Reborn influencer. So as you all know, during the 2020 little pandemic, we had a lot of people furloughed at home, and I thought, well, since I am now working from home, I am going to start a Reborn channel to entertain people. So that is how I came to be here 3 years ago in the early part of 2020 as a Reborn influencer. So this room kind of grew, and it grew and grew so much that I outgrew it. So let me explain. Now, I am now an empty nester in my home. My grown children have moved out. It's just me and my husband. We have a decent sized home, and I was able to turn this room into a nursery so that I could create and paint vinyl Reborn dolls. But also I turned the room next door to here, once my son moved out a couple of months ago, into another nursery. Why, you ask? Why do you need two nurseries? Because in the last 6 months, I recently became involved in painting silicone dolls. And so the birth of this new nursery began. I am now a silicone Reborn doll artist. And if you don't know, a lot of people don't know that vinyl and silicone dolls can have reactions to each other while you're creating them. They can also not be placed in the same crib together once completed, or they will have chemical reactions to each other. So that is why you see a couple of cribs in this nursery. So as I create babies on this table and the one next door, when they're completed, vinyl dolls will go in this crib, and silicone dolls will go in this crib and wait for their mommies or daddies to adopt them, and they will stay here comfortable and safe and sound until they are ready to go home. Also, you will notice babies in little areas of my nurseries that belong to me, because I originally started off as a Reborn doll collector. Now that I am an artist, as well as a collector, and I also work on vinyl dolls, and I work on silicone dolls, I need two nurseries to work out of, because I do not want these precious babies, and let's just face it, very expensive babies, to get ruined while I'm working on them because they're having chemical reactions to each other, and I don't want my silicone to not cure. So I have separated my areas and my workstations out. My husband will build out this area for me with a new table, a floating shelf with some beautiful lighting for me, so that I can work on my silicone dolls in here, and they will not be affected by the work that I do in the room next door with the vinyl babies. Also, I'm a Reborn doll YouTube influencer, and it's so nice to have different areas to film in, as well as do photography on the babies that will be going home. I like to do photo shoots on all of my babies for my store. I do have a website where I sell my dolls as they are completed. Also, as I have expanded, it's nice to separate things that belong to me and my dolls, things that I like to use for filming purposes and for photography on babies going home. I love that I have two totally different closets that I can store things in, and it's not overcrowded, and I can get to things as I need them as I film and do photography with the babies. Absolutely love in my closet here next door in my original closet, I can store Reborn kits and all the supplies I need for babies going home for their box openings. As you all know, if you've been with me for a very long time on this channel, I tend to work on about 10 babies at a time. These are my 8 vinyl babies that I have space for on my tables. I also always work on 2 silicone babies in the other room at the same time, and these babies can all come in different shapes and sizes and genders, so I do need a lot of clothes, diapers, and other items that will be going home with them. Also, I love in this nursery, I have been a doll collector for a very long time, my entire life. I am an 80s kid. I have collected dolls of all different kinds, and I love that I can have all of my 80s toys and doll items in this happy space where I work. I also have been known to collect Paradise Galleries dolls before I was a Reborn doll collector, and several of my friends have started sending me cute babies from Paradise Galleries to rebuild the collection that I originally sold off in order to purchase my first Reborn baby. So I now have these 2 cute little boys in this crib, and I will have a small collection of those babies that will stay here. But also I love that I've been able to surround myself in my other nursery with my childhood toys and dolls that I grew up with. They remind me of a happier childhood, and of course this is my happy place, so we need that kind of positivity in here. Also, if you will notice, I kept my original changing table that matches my original mini crib in this room together so that I can film doll changings and videos with you guys in this corner. Maybe I can do some Reborn doll role play if I feel like it for some younger viewers on my channel, which I've been known to do here and there. We do a little soft role play, and I thought it would be fun to still have this space to film in and do photography. Now, if you notice, the floors are different in this room. We have not pulled up these floors yet and replaced them with the darker floors like the one next door. So this room will kind of flow pretty evenly with the other room as far as colors and flooring and stuff like that goes, but we will do that later. I love that I have a big wide open space here that I can use with some natural sunlight coming in from this window over here to do photography with the babies, and it helps with the changing videos. But mostly I just love that I don't have a cluttered space. This is pretty much where I do all of my business for my Reborn babies, for my website. All of my important papers are up here, and I just feel like I have a lot more space to work in over here, and I feel like my closet is not so cluttered, and I can get to everything I need when babies are going home. I can store anything extra that I need in here, and I'm able to get to it very easily. Also, I have been asked about the themes of each nursery. This one tends to have a more mountain theme going on because I love the mountains, but it also has a lot of woodland creatures and things going on. I love nature. I absolutely love the outdoors. So this room was very calming for me, very fitting for me. The other nursery does have a nature theme going on, but primarily primarily I did a bunny theme. If you want to know more about this nursery, you can go watch my nursery tour. I have a video out all about this cute little nursery and the new things to come in this nursery. If you are interested in any of my dolls, you can visit my website. I do have 2 silicone babies coming up and 4 vinyl dolls coming into the store in the next coming week. If you don't see anything available, keep checking back because I will have cute little reborn babies available in the store. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and for those of you who are new to my channel, I hope this explains things a little bit more about how these 2 nurseries came to be and why I have 2 reborn nurseries. No, I'm not crazy. Well, I might be a little bit crazy. I'm a little bit crazy. We're all a little bit crazy, and that's okay. You guys, I will see you in the cradle on the next video. Take care of yourselves. Take care of those sweet little babies, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.